Hi soul family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be late night messages from spirit. So we're going to have 3 lovely pals to pick from. However, I do want to announce that I do have services below if you'd like to book with me. Everything will be in the description box down below, and if you'd like to send me any gifts as well as a wish list is down below as well. So yeah. So the pals to choose from are going to be pile number 1, I'm becoming a better person every day. Pile number 2 is I will not compare myself to others. Pile number 3 is I will love myself. So messages from spirit, honest late night messages from spirits. If you need time to meditate on the cards, it'll be down in the description, and I'll see you guys in whatever pile that you choose. Alrighty, hi pile number 1 with I am becoming a better person every day. Okay, so that is a nice mantra that you guys can say to connect and claim the energy of this reading. So let's see what I'm getting off the image alone. I feel like you guys, spirit's message to you is to realize how much power you hold in your hands, because I'm seeing like the hands are really standing out to me. So just realizing how much power you hold in your hands is what spirit is saying. But not only that, I kind of feel like you guys are very deeply connected to the moon and the cycles. So I'm also hearing, you know, manifesting on your like when you're having your period is like a very great time for you guys to set intentions and manifest as well. It's also what I'm hearing. Anything else, spirit? The I am is really standing out to me. So you guys are in I am presence at this time. You know, spirit's saying that whatever you want to align with, say mantras like to activate your voice and to realize that you are in, like, you're in creator mode right now. You know, I feel like even as I'm trying to say it, it feels hard to get out because maybe you're in disbelief. But spirit is saying that you are in creator mode, and this is your confirmation. This video is here to tell you that, hey babes, it's time for you to start consciously creating in your reality. Okay, stop underestimating your power. So at the bottom we have ambitious, Knight of Swords. Okay, so some of you guys could be a Capricorn. Spirit's saying that, you know, it's one thing to defend like your beliefs, but don't let people like bring you into arguments. You know, like that's a lot of negative energy, and like arguments lower your vibration. So spirit's saying be aware of that. You have the strength to walk away from situations that are no longer serving you, or people who are trying to like almost block your blessings is what I'm hearing. So spirit's saying that you guys needed to hear that. Stop wishing upon a star. That's what I'm hearing, is to have the courage, the bravery to take action on or get focused on the things that you are trying to manifest. So not just wishful thinking, but to also apply the action in manifestation. So that's what's coming up. Yeah, to get out of your head, to stop daydreaming. Some of you guys could be Scorpio. I'm also hearing Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo. All that energy is here right now. Yeah, spirit is just saying to you to create, get focused on what it is that you want, have a plan. Let's see, what other cards do I want to pull for you guys? This is standing out to me, so let's grab it. Angelic frequencies. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So I feel like spirit needs you to know that you are safe. You're being heavily protected at this time. This could be from people, like you may feel like you're under a spiritual attack right now, or maybe you're coming out of that time, and spirit saying that you are very protected, to call on your angels for help, clarity, whatever it is that you may need, as well. Any other messages for pile number 1, spirit? Late night messages for pile number 1. Alright, spirit. For pile number 1. I don't know why these two like feel like they want to come out. So spiritual acceleration. So you guys are in a period right now where things may seem slow, but like your angels are protecting you from something right now. Maybe you're being like, your body is like being healed from what you've been through, is what I'm getting. Like energy vampires like siphoning off your energy, and your angels are healing that at this time. But things are going to start to move fast for you very soon, is what your angels want you to know. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. So some of you guys might be stagnant or daydreaming or not moving in alignment with your purpose because you have so much talent and you kind of are having trouble doubling down on what to start with. And you know, I had this problem at first too, but I just picked one. I picked one that I want to focus on right now, and I allow myself to grow in that department, and then I'm going to focus on something else once I've like sent my energy into that. So, you know, and I was watching a video where this guy talks about it. He's like, you know, if you're manifesting something, it's not good to have like 10, 5, 7, 8 things that you're manifesting at once. Like three max, you know. So just pick something, and then, you know, you have many years, you know, on this planet, but just pick something. Actually, we don't know how long we have, but I just feel like your energy is letting me know that you're gonna be here a while. No offense. I don't know if that offended someone, but no offense. You're going to be here a while, so just pick a path. Your angels are saying there's no wrong path, and you are multi-talented, so you will be successful in everything that you try your hand in, is also what I'm hearing, and I love that. That's a good thing to, that's a good, like, talent to have, you know. I'm hearing jack of all trades. Anything else? Some of you guys could be a Virgo. Third eye activation, inner vision, clear seeing. So Spirit's letting you know that your third eye is activated. Inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So Spirit's letting you know, like, right now, you just need to start planting seeds, and just like be open to the time it takes to grow. So not trying to rush the process. And also Mother Nature has a message for you, so you're being called to go outside at this time. I'm seeing a lot of green in your spread, so going outside. Rainbows could be significant for you guys as well. I feel like that's how Spirit lets you know that you've like ended a cycle. For some of you guys, I'm getting that. But your root chakra needs balancing at this time to feel safe in your body. Because I feel like some of you guys are having trouble trusting your downloads because maybe you don't feel safe right now. Maybe you feel very anxious. So Spirit's saying calming your nervous system, listening to frequencies that align your chakras as well. Serious star blessing. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So Spirit's saying that you are meant to be seen in this lifetime. Allow yourself to be seen. That's coming in. I'm actually being called to add it to your spread, so let me put that there. Let's get some of my cards as well. Alright, Spirit, any other messages for pile number 1? So I saw 10th house as I was shuffling. So some of you guys, like, some type of activation within your social status is coming in as well. Spirit wants you to know that's happening. Spirit's calling you guys to meditate, do some yoga at this time. We have Earth Angel. Do something nice for someone today without any expectations. Unexpected calls coming in for you guys as well. Heal your mother wound. Okay. Anything else? Remember to rest after creating something new. So you guys are birthing something new into this reality, into your reality. But Spirit's saying to have balance. To not just go like hammer time on your goals and like completely neglect other areas of your life. So maybe that's why you're having a hard time just doubling down on something. Maybe you're dabbling in everything. And Spirit's saying that to find a balance, find a healthy balance, and heal your father wound. So, you know, healing your mother and your father wound is coming up in this video. I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, really just, maybe you guys either have overly masculine energy where you just kind of like, you take on a lot on your plate and you forget to rest or take care of yourself and nurture yourself. And it's like, that's how your mother wound also is playing like a role. It's like maybe you put work above self-care, is what I'm hearing, as well. Anything else? Okay, I'm being drawn to the Spirit card, so let's grab some Spirit messages. Alright, Spirit, for pile number 1, let's cleanse. For pile number 1, you are doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. So I feel like you guys, what Spirit really wants you to hear right now is balancing your emotions is really what's going to play the biggest role in the next shift in your life. Okay, so not allowing your emotions to be all the way up or all the way down, you know, finding a healthy balance, calming your nervous system, knowing that good things can happen for you now in this present moment, and not fearing your own like potential is what I'm hearing. Any other messages? So this one flipped over inside the deck. So let's see. If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. So you guys could be seeing 1919 or 1010. You deserve this new chapter. If it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. So I feel like you guys, Spirit is letting you know that surrendering control and detaching is really how you manifest the best. Okay, like this is how manifestation works for everybody, but I feel like for some reason in your lifetime you're here to learn about detachment. And I feel like also this comes with your father wound. Some of you guys might have a very unhealthy attachment style, because healing father wound comes with our attachment style as well, right? So maybe you have an abandonment wound, maybe you I don't know, like I feel like either you're like overly clingy or you like the opposite. You don't let anybody get too close. So Spirit's saying to heal that father wound as well. Learning to detach. That's what I'm hearing. So those are my messages for pile number 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 2. So you chose I will not compare myself to others. And off the bat, I feel like Spirit is calling you to really just detach from social media, detach from everything that is triggering to you at this moment in time, and to know that it's not a weakness. Okay, removing yourself from people who don't make you feel good online in real life can be the best thing you can do for your soul while you work through the things that you need to work through, because the things that are bothering you right now has to do with your shadow. It's a layer deeper than what meets the eye. Okay, so you know, if you want to achieve something in life, say for example, you know, I don't know, you want to be skinnier, and then you're following a bunch of people who are currently skinny but you're not there yet, it could be very triggering for you. And it doesn't mean that like, you know, you're not a good person. I just kind of feel like you kind of feel bad for comparing yourself to other people, or like, yeah, like you feel bad for comparing yourself to other people, but this is a natural thing that we do as humans. You know, it's just when we let it dictate our life and control us is when it gets bad, right? So Spirit wants you to be inspired by other people, but don't think that it can't happen for you too. Because when people show up in your path, it's a reflection of what's possible for you. So say you want to achieve $1 million and you keep seeing everybody around you achieving it, and you're just like, you know what, like I could never. But like Spirit is showing you that because it's possible for you, and the energy you react with that it tells Spirit whether or not you're ready for it. So, you know, one thing I realized is like people, when you see people winning, right, and if you're like not feeling like it could be you, and you're just like, you know what, maybe that person had to like cheat or lie their way to the top, you're telling Spirit that you're not ready for your blessings. When you start to see people being blessed around you, it's God showing you that he's in the area. Okay, he's in the neighborhood. So how are you going to react to that? And I feel like also Spirit is just saying to focus on your own journey, because you're not here to compete with anybody. You are here to rule your own reality. And that's a quote from one of my favorite tarot readers, Sacred Knowledge Tarot on YouTube. So some of you guys might watch her, but like that quote alone, mind-blowing. But one thing I did do that did help me was I deleted my old social media account. I deleted my old Instagram, because it was like, not only that, it's like I was trying to grow out of the version I was before, but people from my past kept trying to remind me of the Kimmy that I was before, and I'm like, enough, you know. So I just deleted that and started afresh, you know. I can always rebuild my Instagram, it doesn't matter. You know, so I feel like Spirit's calling you to detach from social media and to realize the real life that's in front of you, to put yourself on that pedestal and focus on yourself instead of other people's lives. And that will bring very much a healing energy for you. I feel like you guys are just constantly scrolling is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so let's get some messages from the Light Seers Tarot. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 2? Oh, this card flipped over. Okay. Anything else? Interesting. Anything else for pile? Oh, this is a lot. Okay. All right. Spirit is chatting up Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me just get these cards all situated so I can see the message. Because Spirit got a lot to say to your ass. Okay. Okay. So, Spirit wants you to stop comparing yourself to other people because there's a seed that you're planting right now after coming out of a major tower moment, after a time of disappointment that is going to be a lovely blessing for you that's going to fulfill your every desire. Everything that you want, you will receive it. However, you need to stop comparing yourself to other people. Your journey is very different from other people's, and I feel like some of you guys might be stalking somebody, an ex online, and it's not bringing you any like peace. It's actually not helping you, and Spirit's calling you to detach, to pull away from this, because you're almost like you're pulling on their energy, or maybe this is somebody pulling on your energy. So if you're like, oh, I'm not stalking my ex, your ex is stalking you. So if you're finding yourself constantly thinking about them, Spirit's saying to cut cords. And if you are constantly thinking about this person, still cut cords. And detach from like making them the center of your world, making other people the center of your world. So I feel like a lot of you guys had to deal with past rejections because you kept putting people on pedestals that they were never meant to be on. Like, Spirit wanted you to see the value in you, putting you on that pedestal, loving on you, you know what I mean? And so Spirit had to come through really quickly and cause a major tower moment in you guys' life, because maybe I feel like what I'm hearing is like, whenever you show the universe, you guys, that you can't live without something, they take it away, because they don't want you to put your power in the hands of another person or thing. So you guys have to be very careful, because I feel like some of you guys might have an obsessive personality. Confirmation burp. Okay. And it's like you fall very hard for people, and it's like you don't allow yourself to get to know the individual. So Spirit had to show you in what ways that this was coming from your wounded inner child, is what I'm hearing. Your shadow. An inner teen, like your inner teenager was very triggered recently, is what I'm hearing, from a past disappointment. Somebody who broke your heart, who stabbed you in the back, rejected you, left you for dead. I don't know why these words are just coming out like back to back, and it just like keeps getting worse and worse. So I feel like, you know what, like, I'm sending you guys so much grace because I understand this energy, but it was to make you stronger. It's for you to stop living in Delulu land when it comes to people, and trust what you see in front of you, okay? What people are showing you who they are, trusting that, but you guys are aligning with soulmates, soul family, and self-love. But Spirit's saying to stop comparing yourself to other people. It just keeps standing out to me. This card just keeps looking at me, and it's like detaching from that, you know what I mean? It's like, if you guys want to grow, stop looking at other people who are further along on your journey, because we don't get to see those people when they were striving underground for however long it took them to do what they needed to do. And sometimes even if they did blow up overnight, we have no idea what else is going on in people's lives. We only see what they show us, so stop saying you want other people's lives, because you have no idea what they've been through, and they don't even know what you've been through either. So think about you, because a lot of you guys, I'm getting like, maybe you don't look like what you've been through, and it's like, think about that, but with other people too. So that's coming in. I feel like Spirit wants you to get grounded, to get really grounded, because you guys are very highly intuitive, but it's like Spirit wants you to get grounded in that, and not because what I'm hearing is like, some of you guys could be living in your head a lot. Maybe you feel like it's easier than living in the current reality that you're in right now, and Spirit wants you to get grounded in your body. Because maybe you're just listening to crown chakra frequencies, and you're not listening to like the lower chakras. You're like, fuck the other lower chakras. It feels better to listen to my the crown to feel like more spiritual. Some of you guys could be Pisces, or have Pisces placements, meaning heavy escapism. Let's see. Any other messages, Spirit? Rest, slow down, connect to nature, calm your nervous system. Yeah, so those are your messages from Spirit. Any other? Oh, this is a jumper. Stillness. Wow. So we have 9, then we have 10. So Spirit's saying that something is shifting for you. You're moving like a step forward from the past. You're leaving the past behind. And you're going to be making progress in your reality. You're pulling in love. You're pulling in a happier timeline. But like, you keep comparing your life to what you want it to look like instead of focusing on what you do have right now in this present moment. So maybe if you're not comparing yourself to other people, you guys might be comparing like your current life to where you want to be. And Spirit's saying that honor every stage of your life, honor where you are right now. So we have stillness, calm the mind, overthinking, observe, and awareness. Yeah, so I'm also hearing Spirit say journaling for you guys before bed is going to provide you with better sleep. Anything else? Anything else? Breath. Return to the breath. Calm the mind. Breathe. Breath is life. Some of you guys could be Native American is also what I'm hearing. I feel like Spirit's saying to calm your nervous system at this time. Practice breath work, like breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, and then exhaling for 6 seconds as well. Could be helpful. Mindset. So you guys could be seeing the number 99999 recently. Create reality. Work with subconscious. Befriend the mind. So Spirit is saying that when you like become best friends with that inner critic in your mind is when you're going to notice fast movement in your life. So you guys could be working with your subconscious mind right now, and Spirit saying continue to do that, to not do it and then take breaks, because some of you guys may be like, I'm not seeing any progress, because you keep comparing your current life to what you want it to look like, so you keep starting and stopping. And Spirit saying that allow it to do its magic. Don't be afraid to water seeds and be patient as you pull them in, because your mindset is everything. So continue to do that. 1010 as I look up. So you have choice, life direction, how you respond, and consequences. So it's saying that you have the choice to you get to choose how you respond to your life right now. So you can either say, oh my God, like this is a shitty life because what I'm wanting to manifest isn't coming in fast enough. Or you can be like, you know what, this part of my journey, there's beauty in it too, and look for the beauty in it as well. So Spirit saying that you have the power to choose how you show up in your reality right now, currently. So yeah, let's get some final messages from my oracle deck. Yeah, so Spirit saying that you're going through a major transformation, snake energy. You're shedding a layer of yourself, and I feel like this has to do with the way that you show up in your reality. Some of you guys could be born in the year of the snake as well. Blood clots. So we have heart and mind coherence, 0.1 hertz. Your heart is leading and your mind is in balance, surrender and flow. So you guys, Spirit is calling you to listen to that frequency to get your mind and heart in the same on the same frequency. The cards that fell, and then we had social media fame sticking out to me. So you guys, your hard work is going to be paying off. I just feel like right now Spirit's just saying to just calm your mind. I'm just getting like a lot of foggy energy. Like even as I'm trying to read your energy, it just feels like a lot is going on, a lot is happening. So people of your past could have been very jealous or envious towards you, and maybe this causes you to have a lot of anxiety around people in your reality. But Spirit's saying to calm your nervous system, because what you're pulling in is your soul family, your soul people who are here to uplift you instead of comparing themselves to you. So if some of you guys are thinking, oh my God, you know what, I don't compare myself to other people, maybe this is the energy of people who do that to you as well, as what I'm hearing. It's so crazy because tarot can go like both ways, and there's so many different people in this space, so it's like take what resonates. So we have quantum jumping. Spirit saying to focus on quantum jumping, like into the timeline that you want. So the more you spend time visualizing the timeline that you want, the more you pull that into your reality. So 10-15 minutes a day can make the biggest difference. Your sacral chakra is in balance. You're feeling emotionally either detached, a lack of creativity, low sexual energy, or inspiration, not feeling inspired. So I feel like Spirit is calling you to balance your sacral chakra at this time. We're able to color orange to help you as well. Of course, people with no boundaries are going to react negatively to your boundaries. That's what Spirit's saying. Your heart chakra is healed. You are open to divine love, self-compassion, and unconditional love. I feel like Spirit's saying this is what's coming for you when you get when you start to listen to my heart and mind coherence and heart chakra frequencies as well. It's gonna be the simple things that align you with the life that you want. Like, this is my collective where you may think you need some master plan, but like your downloads that come through you being still, trust them, because spirit is actually leading you to the happy timeline that you want, but it may not look like how you think it's gonna look. So it's like I'm hearing your spirit team is like, you know nothing. Let us rock, okay? So we have fourth house in Cancer. Something could be changing in your home life as well. Life is good and it's only getting better is a great mantra to say when you wake up first thing in the morning, is what I'm hearing. So those are my messages for pile number 2. Thank you for tuning into this week's reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, hi pile number 3. So you chose I will love myself. And I feel like spirit wants you to know that you are worthy of love regardless of what you do. Like, you don't have to earn love, right? So spirit is saying that to when that voice comes in your head and it tries to convince you of all the reasons why you are not worthy of love, tell it to suck it, okay? Your spirit team is not judging you. Do not think those internal thoughts are coming from your spirit team. They're not judging you. They love you unconditionally. Conditional love is such a it's just the way that we are taught to love, but that's not how the divine loves us, right? We don't have to act a certain way to be loved. We are all loved very much unconditionally. And when we start to love ourselves unconditionally, there's a true freedom that comes with that. So your angels want me to say that as well. So I'm gonna just look at the card. Some of you guys could have a third eye tattoo over your heart, or you're thinking about getting one. I feel like you guys are going to be getting your nails done soon. Some of you guys could be celebrating a birthday when you're watching this. Or you recently celebrated a birthday. Some of you guys could have like a vine tattoo as well, as what I'm hearing. I feel like you guys have gone through a lot of heartbreaks in your lifetime. Probably way more than way more than like a lot of people around you. You've gotten your heart broken a lot of times, and it's because you wear your heart on your sleeve. But not only that, you were giving your heart away to the wrong people. I really don't think there's anything wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve. I feel like maybe you feel like there is, but there isn't. It's just who we decide to express our love to or give our love to. But if we give love to someone and we realize that they're taking advantage of us, or they're using our vulnerability against us, then those aren't people to love, right? And I feel like spirit had to remove you from a lot of dangerous situations by like either having people ghost you, or like just like revealing their character or some shit that they've done to you, where you just like, in the moment you felt crushed, but you saw that it was divine protection, right? But all the things you've been through was to teach you to love yourself unconditionally and to stop putting your worth in the hands of another person, right? Because your worth isn't for someone to give you. You already have it. You're already worthy just as you are, is what I'm hearing. So on top of the goddess cards, we have Light Your Fire by Pele. And I just feel like I need to put this on the screen so you can really just like soak up that healing energy. I feel like you guys, the divine is trying to get you to realize just how fucking powerful you truly are, because you guys have been humbled in not the best ways by people around you. Because they were scared of your light. They were scared of your light. Like you guys were trying to love people who never were loved in their lifetime. It's like maybe they grew up in very abusive situations and you were showing them love anyway, and they saw that as a threat, is what I'm hearing. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Any other messages for pile number 3? For pile number 3. So we have Soul Family. Yeah, you guys, I'm just hearing divine justice for you. Like your destiny helpers are coming in for this collective, is what spirit wants you to know. People who are going to love you just as you are and not take advantage of your kindness, of your sweetness. You guys were used to people like that because you kept putting yourself in situations where people didn't value you because you didn't see the value in yourself. The thing is, if someone's been through trauma and you try to love them and they don't want to accept that love, that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with them. If someone does not believe that they are worthy of love, they will find a way to sabotage it. So you are aligning with people who are growing and who are meant to be in your life for the long term. This is my collective where you had to deal with a lot of short-term short-term connections. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Maybe it was hard for you to believe that certain people left your life or weren't meant to be in your soul family forever, because maybe you guys were like holding on to certain connections from high school or like middle school, and it's like, so you could be like, oh, I know this person for 10 years, but you knew that person for 10 years and they were still full of shit. They were still causing you a lot of anxiety in your reality. They weren't appreciating you, so you have to let go of it. You realize that it doesn't matter how long I know a person, you know, what matters is how they treat me. That's coming in. Okay, any other messages for pile number 3, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, you guys are letting go of a lot of painful endings. A lot of people who try to like play mind games with you. It's like, you know, you guys are my collective where you pick up on the emotions of other people. So it's either like when you ask people certain questions about how they feel about you, or you just ask them certain questions, they would lie to you a lot. So they'd like try to gaslight you or manipulate you. But you're leaving those type of people in the past. The know-it-all people, the people who can never be wrong, who would call your feelings ridiculous. Like, you know, it's like your feelings don't make any sense. It's like they would always like downplay the way that you felt, is what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, Spirit's saying that you guys manifested something and you're pulling in that now. So listen to the downloads that come through and take the steps. Like, visualize what your future is going to look like. Visualize your soul family as well, sending them love when you can from your heart, because I see her just like putting her hand over her heart, and I feel like that's pulling in your soul family. That's letting God know that you are ready for them and you're done with the bullshit type of connections that you have. And you guys are going to be meeting these people in unexpected ways. And for some of you guys, it might be unexpected, but for some of you guys, I'm also hearing Spirit say that, you know, put yourself in environments that you want to be in. So it's like if you're a Reiki healer, signing up for like conventions that Reiki healers go to, I don't know, but it's just like tailor it to your own life. Join certain groups on Facebook that are in alignment with you, like spiritual groups, whatever. Could also put you in alignment for that as well. But for some of you guys, I'm just hearing Spirit saying you're going to be in the right place at the right time to meet them, and you guys are going to automatically know as well. Some type of manifestation's coming in. Spirit is not letting me know what it is. They're just saying that something you've been manifesting for a while. Okay. Okay. This has to do with your destiny for some of you guys. The people that you're pulling into your reality, Spirit wants you to know that they are very giving as well. They're not just takers. It's going to be very balanced. And they're also master manifestors as well. So when you guys both elevate, they're not going to see you elevating as like as a way, like they're not going to feel bad when you're celebrating you. Maybe you guys dealt with a lot of people in the past that felt bad every time it was time to celebrate you. Maybe they couldn't celebrate you because of their deep jealousy and envy. But you were realizing having people around you like that is not is not for you. You know what I mean? Like jealousy, envy, all those things, like, you know, they're human emotions, but it's like, what do we do with it? You know, what do we when we feel those emotions, like, do we take a second to look at ourselves and be like, okay, like, what in me wants to be expressed? Versus, okay, I'm seeing it as a personal attack that, you know, I can't do it, so I'm going to make you feel smaller. You're done with that people, those type of people, okay? You're going to be around people who celebrate you, who clap for you when it's time to clap for you, and they're not, like, mad because it's not them. You know those people that make everything about them when it's time to celebrate you? Like, you're done with those types of connections. Anything else? What else do you want to say to pile number 3? Pile number 3. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I'm unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. So I feel like, you know, you guys had dealt with a lot of spiritual attacks, people coming into your reality to distract you. Like, I'm just seeing, like, maybe you guys have manifested soulmate connections, and it's like you kept meeting false, like, people who were like, just like, maybe they pretended to be like spiritual, or maybe they were just like really on the edge of close but not quite. And it's because you needed to see your worth. You needed to choose yourself. Spirit needed to know that you were going to choose yourself regardless. That you were actually truly ready for healthy connections, because you guys used to choose very unhealthy connections in the past. So Spirit needed to know that they can trust you with your happiness without you trying to sabotage it, right? Because if you don't believe you're worthy of it, you're gonna find a way to sabotage it. So when spirit gives us tests, it's not because like they don't want to give us certain things. They just want to know that we're off the timeline, that karmic loop, that karmic cycle that we were previously on, is what I'm hearing as well. And you guys needed to raise your frequency to be a vibrational match for your soul family, because you didn't have any boundaries before, you didn't love yourself before, and the people in your soul tribe, they have boundaries, and they love themselves as well. They've been through a lot, and so that's why they don't allow other people to take advantage of them. And now that you've been through that cycle as well, you guys are gonna be linking up, because I'm hearing that Jamaican song, link up, get able to print up. I can't really say the lyrics on here, but yeah. If you know, you know. So we have hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it's time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but I am open to the changes of life. So I feel like Spirit is saying that, like, you guys had to learn to, excuse me, confirmation before I even finish. You guys had to learn to, detach, and realize that not everybody that comes into your life is meant to stay forever. Some people just come to teach you certain lessons. When the soul contract is up, then they gotta go. You know what I mean? Sometimes you guys try to hang on to people past their due dates, because you have, it's almost like you have a very unhealthy attachment style that needed healing. So even when people did you dirty, you held on to them because it's like you were afraid that you weren't going to be enough, or that no one would love you. So you just held on as tightly to the people who did show you any ounce of love, is what I'm hearing. So on the next card, we have I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself. And the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. Yeah. People try to downplay you, or like the healing energy that you had in their life, and it's because they knew that you didn't respect yourself. So that was a form of them controlling you, because they also had fears as well, like maybe you'd leave or realize that you're too good for them, so they manifested that as well. So we have fuel. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself. When I make sure I am taken care of, I can better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. So you guys, Spirit had to really teach you about balance, because if you guys are my spiritual healer pile, low battery mode, yeah. See? Low battery mode. So you guys kept trying to do things when your battery was on low. So if you were tired and somebody needed you, you would jump and help them. So Spirit needed to know that you were going to be taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, before putting you in connections that were going to be draining for you. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you have good boundaries, you're not gonna like deplete yourself trying to like help someone else out. You know what I mean? And I also like heard this like quote where someone said like healers need healers as well, because you can't be around people who aren't willing to grow. They're gonna imagine you're a healer, that's your work, and then that's also your social life. Babes, you're drained all the time. You're gonna be drained all the time. So you know what? That's why you're going to be around people who also pour into your cup as well. They don't just take from you. So that's coming up, it's reminding me of that debate 50-50 shit, where it's like, why can't we both bring 100, and on the days where you have 10 and I have 90, I help out, when on the days when you have 60 and 40, vice versa. The fuck is that 50-50? Fuck out of my face with a 50-50. I hate that conversation so much, y'all. So much. What other messages do I want to get for you guys? So let's get some of my cards. So we have Crown Chakra activation as well. Okay. We have Taurus energy, 10th house energy, Capricorn. Anything else? Remember to rest after making something new. Spirit saying balance. My Earth Angel, again, confirmation. Psychic shields. You are protecting yourself from getting hurt again. So you doing that is actually blocking you from experiencing love fully. To experience the love you want, you have to let others in. So Spirit saying don't shield yourself off from love because of what you've experienced in the past. Allow yourself to be fully embraced by the people who want to embrace you. So that's why when we get tested by certain things, it's not because Spirit doesn't want to give us love. It's they want to see that you're actually ready to receive it. And that starts with putting yourself as a priority and knowing that you deserve love, unconditional love. Okay? You don't need to be around people who only want to be around you because they see something to gain, So that's a message. So on top, it says, let go of your addiction to sugar. So some of you guys might be late night eating sugar that's coming up and Spirit's like calling you out on it. Any other messages for pile number 3 to close off, Spirit? Pile number 3. Anything else? Okay, so we have embrace a change. Allow the love to come in for you, baby. You deserve it, okay? Surrender to the spirit energy. Spirit wants you to surrender right now. Surrender to the things that feel good. So those are my messages for pile number 3. Thank you for tuning in to this week's reading, and I'll see you in the next one.